What's up, you guys? It's your girl Jada at LocnLov Hair Studio. So today I am going to show you guys how to get curls in your hair or in your client hair using pipe cleaners. So of course this video started in the middle of me already being started on her hair. So for me personally, I like to start my pipe cleaners with 2-strand twist. I don't twist it all the way down. I do like mid shaft or right before the mid shaft. And as you can see, I went ahead and 2-stranded it. And then after I 2-strand them, I do come back with the pipe cleaners. I wish I would have recorded myself showing you guys how I prepare my pipe cleaners for this style as well, because there is a certain way you prep your pipe cleaners, and I did use 2 at a time this time because she does have longer locks. So with longer locks, it's a little bit heavier. So using 2 pipe cleaners for me personally only makes sense. Of course, her hair is freshly shampooed. I went in and did a few rows of her retwist first, and then I went back and created 2 strands at the top. And then, as you can see, I wish I would have got that part in too. So maybe I'll do a better video, more detailed of me and how I actually prepared these pipe cleaners and how I rolled them up her locks as well. But as you can see, I did add a little bit of mousse as well. I feel that the hair has to be wet and then it goes dry for the curl to hold. Doing these on dry hair is really not going to do too much of anything. And I feel like also adding that 2-strand twist helps it become even more curlier as well. So I feel like if you do all these things, making sure the hair is wet, putting that mousse on there, 2-stranding it, I'm telling you, those curls are going to be so curly and they are going to last a few weeks for yourself or for your client as well. So making sure that you do those things, because that is very important. And I feel like I said, it'll help. So I'm going to go ahead and speed it up for you guys so you can continue to watch as I create this style. And also in the front of her head, I did barrels. No, I'm sorry. I did not do barrels. I did what is the name of it? Lobster braids. Exactly. So I know often people get those 2 things confused or misconstrued. So the lobster tail is like spacey, and a barrel, it does not have space at all, and it's like looped all the way around with no space. So with that being said, I forgot I was bald headed. I forgot I cut my hair on this one, y'all. Like I said, I'm so funny. So I'm going to go ahead and speed it up so you guys can kind of like get the concept of what I'm doing. So hopefully I get a good view on the actual, at least a few ones that I actually did that's in camera view. So you can see how I actually rolled those pipe cleaners up her locks and how I twisted the pipe cleaner down at the root so it can hold, because all of that matters. It all plays a big part in creating a tight curl. And I'm talking about the curl is so curly and so tight. It's like curly Sue, what it do? Okay. I'm continuing to do her retwist. I'm almost finished with this part of it at the top. So as you can see, those two spots right there, that is where I'm going to reconnect her lock. So just pay attention. Hopefully you guys can see how to reattach a lock, and maybe actually one day I'll go into detail and do one specific video on just how, showing you guys how to retouch a lock. So yeah, that's all I wanted. So this is the part where I'm actually attaching her lock that came out. As you can see, I'm using my crochet needle as well. But like I said, I'll make a different video going into detail showing you guys exactly how to do a lock attachment. So yeah.
pictures on my own, but she took selfies a few days later.